You are welcome to my channel again. This is the Kingdom of Knowledge. Go and subscribe to this channel. Press the notification bell. And also go and share to all the social network. Share. May the good Lord. Hello, beautiful ones. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you are doing pretty good. I hope you are doing pretty great. As for me, I'm doing great too. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Evangelist Blessing Amos on your way again. I'm here. I bring God's good tidings. I'm here to share the value, the importance, and the benefit of ideas, the benefits of new knowledge and true knowledge. As for those that just see me for the first time, this is a channel whereby we share the word of God. This is a channel whereby we share ideas from books, especially book written by Dr. Sunday Adelaja. And today I will be taking us through a book. I will be sharing the insight, the idea of a particular book written by Dr. Sunday Adelaja as well, which called Who Am I? Yes, who am I? This is a question of identity. We are now living an era people don't know who they are any longer. The question of who am I? What am I living for? You are not just living for survival. What am I living for? What is the purpose of my life? What is the purpose of my life? And a famous man, his blessed memory, Dr. Mike Morris, he once said that the greatest tragedy is not death. Many of us, we concluded to say that the greatest tragedy that will happen to humanity is death. No, he said it's not death. He said that this is a man that he also know who he is. This is a man that transformed. He has changed ordinary people to be an agent agent of change. Ordinary people, just ordinary people. Just as Jesus Christ saw ordinary people, he made their life. So he said the greatest tragedy is a life without purpose. A life without purpose is the greatest tragedy that will happen to humanity. Yes, the most important thing in life is purpose. The most important thing in life is to live a life of purpose. Because a life without purpose is wasted, is a vain life, is a vain and wasted life. Is a vain and wasted life. When the author of life, what are who am I? What am I here for? There is a reason why God created you. As far as God is concerned, God has created no human being. No human being God created without a seed of greatness. It took God time to impute. That is why he said, we are not living an era people are living because where circumstances have landed, especially a nation like Nigeria. So we see them, they are living their life there. That is what they portray to people. That is who they are now. Because the system, the administration has subjugated them for them to be living who they are not, to accept who they are not, and they are living like that. So what your father, what your mother, what society, what circumstances, what challenges have conditioned you to be in life, that is not who you are. Irrespective of however it may form like. But what God says you are is your real identity, is exactly who you are. Is exactly who you are. So as far as God is concerned, he have created you. He said when you look at what the Genesis were making us to understand, the Genesis 2:15, he said, and the Lord God took man and put them in the Garden of Eden, and a Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. So God is a plan of God. It's a plan of God for human being to know that he's here for a purpose. Either for a purpose to be fruitful because when you are not fruitful, you don't have your kind. You are not discovered who you are. You are not producing and making any product for the benefit of humanity. You are not, because as far as God is concerned, it took God time to put inside of you. It's not for your benefit, but Rather, it's for the benefit of humanity. Have you ever seen a mango tree be eating its fruits? It's impossible. So it's applicable to you. Whatsoever God has put inside of you, the great potentials, gifts, and talent, and all of that, it's not for your own selfish interest. It's for the benefit of humanity. So be it say you should multiply, replenish the earth, this earth, because God have a purpose. He have a plan. That is why He created you. So the question of who am I? What am I living for? You are not living for surviving, as I said. What is the purpose of my life? Where did I come from? Great people have answered this question. And we've been learning from the people. We learned from Steve Jobs' story the other time. Abraham Lincoln, we have continued learning from Abraham Lincoln's story. Yes, to learn from them. Because we are not living in an era whereby a nation like Nigeria, senators everywhere. They don't know who they are. That is why they are not living for some. They are not living for the benefit of their citizens. They are not living work for the benefit of their community. They are only after where to survive. Now so we see them. Now so that they do. They go there to go and implement that formula that is bringing bad result. Bad result like unemployment, bad result like corruption, bad result like lack of power supply, bad result of air pollution, bad result of insecurity, bad result of no value or lack of value or no value of education, bad result of a lot of them need them often tribalism conflict, lack of interaction between the president and the people. This one, they are children, they don't care. Who told you? Every human being are important in the eyes of God. So it's like you don't know who you are, why you are. Abraham Lincoln will learn from him today. He was the one that said he was destined to wipe away slavery. We are still going to continue to be learning, to learn from people that have really answered this question. People that have really answered this question is a very, very, it will help us for we to learn from them. How they could be able to overcome their inner stronghold and the challenges of life and all of that, so that we should discover who we are, know that is our responsibility to ask ourselves question, personal question. Who am I? It's a question of identity. Where is my place here on earth? There's a specific problem. God is maybe the Lord said that you should go. He said go and replenish and have dominion. Where is my place here on earth? Where are you going to have dominion? You are not going to have dominion on human being. Have dominion in technology, in science. Have dominion in different spheres of influence. Have dominion. He said have dominion. That is what the Lord said in that book of he said have dominion. So where is my place? Meaning where you supposed to have to be having dominion? Is it technology? In this science? Is it where is your place of influence? So it is our responsibility. So we learn from the story of Abraham Lincoln today. So at the age of 37 of Abraham Lincoln, he was elected to the Congress. You remember he said that he was destined to wipe away slavery in the history of America, and he accomplished it. He lived for that purpose. That was the purpose why God sent him here. He was not just there to go and be a senator for different you can imagine the senator in 36 states in America, in Nigeria. They are senators. They are senators. Look at in Abia State, the senator that's supposed to represent that place. In Abia Central, in Abia South, in Adamawa North, Adamawa South, there are senator there's human being that's supposed to represent God and go and make life comfortable for people. Adamawa Central, Akwa Ibom Northeast, Akwa Ibom Northwest is human being that they sent on this area. They sent to this area to go and administrate a good thing over there. Anambra North, Anambra Center, Anambra South, Bauchi South. Is human being the senators? Bauchi Central, Bauchi North, Bayelsa East, Bayelsa Central. Is human being that support that is representing is citizens there. Bayelsa West, Benue State East North, Benue North East. I will not mention their name because of time. Benue North West, Benue South. A human being, men like Abraham Lincoln, they sent there. They are. What are they doing? When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So at the 37, Abraham Lincoln, he was elected to the Congress after three failed attempts, but he was not re-elected 2 years later. 2 years later, look at the patient. 2 years later, because he was focused, he know who he is. His 4-year-old son died when Lincoln was 41. At 45, he made an attempt to get into the Senate. He didn't relent, but he failed again. At the age of 15, at the age of 51, he was elected to be the president of United States. His destiny to be president, and he was destined to wipe away slavery. So that was his aim of going there. He wasn't going there to go and carry people money. So have you asked yourself this question? Are your spirit, your soul, are in fact free from all these dogmas, trying to be what society, what my party, what my party want me to be? They want now my party, now my pastor say I go be this, so now my governor, now my governor say I will be this. So what is who you are is what God say you what God say you are, not what any human being, your society, your community. So it's high time we make our name and know our values. Make your name and know your values. Make your name. Abraham Lincoln name now he have make his name. Henry Ford make his name. Your name is in name that I will all those central, all those region that I have called it, they send you to. I don't, if I see if I mention your name now, some people will say, "Bah!" They will speak, "Bah!" Who is that? That one that is working for his own selfish interest. As far as God is concerned, whatsoever God has planted in you is not for your own selfish interest. It's for the benefit of humanity, the benefit of your community, the benefit of your society, the benefit of your nation, and the world at large. So to succeed and to reach your life goal, you must answer this question. This question of who am I? You must answer this question of who am I? What am I living for? Many of you senators, you are living for survival. That is why many of you support you politicize the problem that is in your nation. Especially a nation of lack of power supply, of electricity problem we have, unemployment. You politicize it and now looting money, taking bribe, and the problem is not solving. The person that would have even there to say, he know who he is. You make life miserable to that person. You make that person life miserable because of you don't know who you are. To start with, you don't know who you are. I wonder how you are going to stand with your maker and be telling him what, I don't know the language you are going to speak. How you don't know who you are. That is the greatest tragedy. His blessed memory. The most influential man in history, Dr. Maimorris. He said that is the greatest tragedy that will happen to you as a senator. You don't know who you are. A life without a purpose. The purpose why you are there. Like Abraham Lincoln, we learn from him. That he said, as far as he's concerned, he's there to go on. He's going for a presidency to wipe away that slavery. As far as he's concerned, there's no, they say color. This one is a black, this one is a yellow. As far as he's concerned, they will not lay punishment. They will not oppress anyone that, as far as he's concerned, except that person committed a crime that is necessary for his punishment. Apart from that, he said no injustice. Bravo to Abraham Lincoln. So what your name? I will mention your name. You that is representing you. I don't. If we mention your name now, you see a lot of Nigeria will spit on your name. You bring shame to humanity. You bring shame to God that creates you. What a wasted! It's a high time. This is a platform whereby we're going to discover, we learn to show ourselves approved, not only for ourselves, to show ourselves approved and unto God. Knowledge, kingdom of knowledge. So this is a question you must answer. You must answer this question to succeed as a senator, to succeed as a president, to succeed as a man of God, to succeed as a human being that have ever created by God. To succeed, you must, as a human being, because I told you, he said before in the book of Jeremiah, he said before you were born, he have known you. He have known you before you enter your mother womb. God said, meaning it took it time. No wonder the devil saw it. He said that who is a man that he is so mindful of him? Because God, devil, we are seeing all the potentials, all the gifts and talent. It's only God that know what he put there. Even the devil, he only saw small, a little. That is why he was jealous. He said, who is a man that God is so mindful? Because he saw how God was preparing you. All what it takes for you. Social problem you have in Nigeria. You are there to solve all those problems, but because of you don't know who you are, you thought that is a prayer. You will be using any president that will, anyone that will be president or a governor that will be using their name. As a senator, it's your responsibility to represent. A senator is a representative. You're supposed to represent well. Represent your nation in any country that sent you, not to make life difficult for people. Because you don't know who you are. That is why you are living your life, a life of waste. So to succeed, when we're talking about succeed, not the money. Your success does not determine the money you have in your bank account. It's the people determine the impact. I told you, if I mention your name, now these people if I mention your name, now, a lot of people will spit on your name. It's not too late. You can make your name again and add value. So to succeed, you must answer this question. If you think of yourself, you think only of your physical body. And where we go, where I will take my family to, my dearest people, that is a selfish interest. The latest car we take now, the Casco, the kind of mansion, that's yourself, the physical. When you are talking about physical, you are thinking about your selfish interest, your physical fit, your material things, your physical needs.